Let me turn this off so we don't get disturbed. Okay. New background. So first of all, it's okay to put this on my site, on YouTube, social media, everywhere else?
Uh-huh.
Great. And how have you been? You've moved, I take it.
Yeah. It's nice.
And how's that been?
Yeah, it's been really good. Mostly really good. I love the flat.
Good. Worth
Yeah.
extra money?
Definitely.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Quite, like a bit up and down with me and my boyfriend. Kind of going from like being absolutely fine to then that whole irritation thing and stuff. Better than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of tapping and what you showed me all week.
Good.
And I've also shown him how to do it as well. So we did a little bit yesterday, which seemed to help him quite a lot actually.
Good. Good.
Yeah. General, okay.
Do you have a list of all the things that irritate you about him?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so at first you don't have to tell me what they are. I just want you to think of them all. And as you think of them as one big bunch, rate it 0 to 10. 10 is really, really bad. 0 is don't care at all. Doesn't bother me.
I feel okay right now, but I know it can really
Well, go into a mode of being irritated. Step into the movie picture feeling that you carry around with you, that you know you can get there. Okay,
Yeah.
so, and when you're there, 0 to 10, how bad is it?
10. Yeah, 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you know that's a 10?
It's the panicky, overwhelmed, pressure, feeling like he needs my approval for everything, and I'm like,
And what are you doing inside of you?
I feel like I shut down. Like I kind of thought today, I in a way act just like him because then I switch off and I can't seem to, like I said before, like I then can't function in other situations. So I think I just kind of get really irritated and overwhelmed and then really heady, and then I generally sort of switch off and dissociate a little bit.
Okay, well, let me first of all give you 2 tips, general tips, before we actually start the tapping.
Mm-hmm.
When you get into a fight and then you end the fight, for the next 20 minutes or so, that fight is still in the air, trying to survive, sort of like a bacteria or a virus or an alien or some sort of being.
Yeah.
And anything that the other person says is just going to start it right off again. And it'll grow big again, and you have to work through the whole thing again, and then let it die down, and then you'll have that 20-minute span again, and if you say something else, poof, it's going to pop right back up. It's like, yes, got it, and it's going to get big again. Okay? So my advice is that the 20 minutes after you finish a fight, if you're not kissing and hugging and making up, separate. Just do your own things. Don't let that 20-minute span get a hold of you again.
I don't think we really fight though. We talk, we can get into quite heavy talks, but we don't really fight.
Okay, but when you start feeling that panic and overwhelm, okay, it's the same exact thing. As soon as it dies down, it'll still need that 20 minutes. where you don't want to get too close because it might come back in again and say, ah, got something again. I can get big again. Okay?
That's true. Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, there's a really good book called Talk to Me Like I'm Someone You Love. And what it is a series of cards, and on each card it has sort of like a statement, like, right now I'm feeling closed in, shut down, and I need space. And when you need it, so that you don't start getting to the fight and getting irritated, you just hold up the card. It gives him the message in a proper way that he's not feeling threatened or that you're attacking him or something. But he still gets the message, you need your space. Back off for a few minutes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like 120 different cards like that, each one saying something else. I've heard really good things about it. People really, get a lot of good use out of it. So just a recommendation.
What's it called?
Talk to Me Like I'm Someone You Love. I have the book here someplace. I just don't know exactly where. So,
I'll look that up. I think one of our problems is we get into talking, and I've been saying this week it's not going to help talking about it because it can get all analytical and it doesn't really resolve anything. And
well, the problem is he's going to dig his heels in, you're going to dig your heels in, and neither of you are going to move. You're just going to be constantly going, and it won't go anywhere. So,
and I think part of it, he says that he wants me to try and help him sort of not need approval so much and stuff like that, but that has the opposite effect because then I feel like I'm being depended on more.
Okay, hold on. What you have to do is tell him you can only change yourself. He can't change him, and he can't depend on you to change him. Yeah. So you can send him to me, and I'll work on him and get rid of his need for approval.
I thought that this week. Yeah.
But he cannot be getting together with you, relying on you to fix him, because that doesn't work.
And it triggers me really badly.
Yeah, but it wouldn't work anyway. That's the point. You're not going to fix his problems. You can only fix your problems. He might follow along once you fix all your problems, but you can't fix his problems for him, and he can't rely on you to fix his problems, because if he's not taking responsibility for his problems, then it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into all those things that irritate you about him. Especially that need to have you help him get rid of his need of your approval. Okay. I want you to know where you feel it in your body.
I need to get into the zone when I'm really irritated.
Okay, get into it. I'll help you. Help me get your approval, or not need your approval. Just help me, because I really need your approval.
It's the facial expression.
Oh, okay. What's his facial expression? That's to see we're getting it. Okay.
Like the puppy dog look, like the kind of walk, like tiptoeing around me and that thing.
What's the facial expression?
I think scared of my reaction, sort of, not scared of my reaction, but looking for my reaction all the time, looking to say, yeah, you're fine, this is fine. That look on his face.
Okay, I want you to step into his shoes. What's he feeling?
Insecure, I think.
Okay. Start tapping. He feels so insecure. I feel so insecure. We make a great pair together. Two insecurities. Whatever it means. Whatever it represents. All the sensations. All the colors. All the images. All the attachments.
all the attachments,
all the memories,
all the memories,
all the conflicts,
all the conflicts,
the inner conflicts,
inner conflicts,
the outer conflicts.
the outer conflicts.
Just let it go.
Just let it go.
Safe to let it go. Time to let it go. Time to heal.
I love my children and I get along fine with them. Though I am an independent individual, I love and respect my parents and know that they wish for me the best. My friends are simply out of this world. I love each other, those who do. Those who work with me.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Go to your safe place with your Nana. And say peace. Go back. See what's changed. What's he feeling now?
They're still like sort of looking up to me, maybe. Like is inferior in some way, or isn't as capable.
Start tapping. He's still looking up to me.
Still looking up to me.
I'm still looking up to me.
I'm still looking up to me.
I'm still looking up to him.
Still looking up to him.
That inferior feeling.
That inferior feeling.
His inferior feeling.
His inferior feeling.
My inferior feeling.
My inferior feeling.
His incapable feeling.
Incapable feeling.
My incapable feeling.
My incapable feeling.
All the inferiorities.
All the inferiority.
All the incapabilities. However I know it. However I feel it. Whatever it means. Whatever it presents. All the sensations. The colors. The images. The memories. The attachments. The conflicts. The lack of love. Lack of recognition. All the conflicts. Just let it go.
Hardworking.
Please let it go. Time to let it go.
Time to my desires. Let go of all the bad relationships. Let go of all the hurts that ever hurt me. I let go of all the less than positive people. I let go of the less than positive
Happiness that has settled on me.
I let go.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Go to your safe place with your Nana. Feel her unconditional love. And say peace. Okay, go back, step inside of him, see what's left.
Quite hard to say. Quite hard to say.
Okay, that's a good sign. We'll go in there again. He's tiptoeing around you. See that look on his face. I need your approval, please. Am I doing it right? Is it okay?
Oh. It makes me feel bad because I know I'm like repelled by it. And then I sort of feel guilty that I don't want to get close.
Well, let me ask you again. What is he doing? Step into his shoes and what is he feeling now?
What? Scared. Scared.
He's sad. Okay.
No, scared.
Oh, scared. Scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start tapping. He's scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
All the scared.
Yeah.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it presents.
Whatever it represents.
All the sensations.
All the senses.
All the colors.
All the colours.
All the images.
All the images.
That's a really cute set over there. The blue table with the blue chairs. I like it.
Thanks.
Let it go.
Okay.
This scared feeling.
Scared feeling.
Just let it go.
Scared feeling.
I'm not so scary.
I'm not so scared.
Maybe I am so scary. Elon always hears that monster on the call.
No.
Just let it go.
Okay.
Safe, let it go. Time to let it go. Change it to love. Change it to calmness. Change it to peace. Let everything else go. Just let it go. Time to let it go. Time to heal. Time to let it all go. We're all safe. It's
Those
safe.
who work with me.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace. Okay. What's he feeling now? You step into his shoes.
He's tiptoeing around me.
Okay, still tiptoeing.
Yeah. He's worried about how I feel.
Start tapping. He's tiptoeing around me.
Around me.
I'm tiptoeing around me.
I'm tiptoeing around me.
All this tiptoeing,
I'm tiptoeing.
whatever it means,
Whatever it means.
whatever it presents.
Whatever it represents.
Am I so scary?
I'm so scary.
Maybe I am so scary.
Maybe I am scary.
Everyone's tiptoeing around me,
I'm tiptoeing around me.
even me.
Even me.
Oh, just let it go. Wherever it came from, whatever it means, whatever it presents. Just let it go.
So,
Safe, let it go.
so terrible.
Time to let it go.
Terrible.
Time to heal.
Yeah.
I'm safe. Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace. Step back in his shoes. What's he doing now?
I think that's the thing. Like, I don't want to be scary to him. I don't like that he feels like that. Sort of horrible.
Okay, look at the picture again. Pull out the scared part. Pull it all out of the picture.
In me or him or both.
Both in the picture. Just pull out the scared part. Let me know when you got it all. Okay, notice what color it is.
Really?
Notice it has a spin to it. Which way is it spinning?
That way.
Take it by the two sides, make it be the opposite of what it was in every possible way, spinning it faster and faster, and doubling the speed, doubling the amplitude, doubling the magnitude, doubling the frequency. Keep doubling it over and over again. You know, can never go back to the way before. When you get better and better ways now, when you got it for all the right reasons, we know can never go back. When you go bigger and stronger ways now, slam it right back into where you took it out from. Any sensations, anything like feeling on the body's way of letting go of the old, allowing the new. Don't try to stop it. Don't try to change it. Just your body process through. When you got it for all the right reasons, try to bring it back. See what happens instead.
No, it feels okay now.
Hmm?
It feels okay.
Okay, try to bring it back.
No, I can bring back the feeling bad about him feeling scared.
Bring back the feeling bad about what?
About him feeling scared like that.
Okay, pull out that feeling, the feeling bad feeling.
A kind of scary parent figure or something.
Pull it out. Pull it all out, every last drop. Don't let any of it stay behind. Got it all? Notice the color.
Brown.
Notice it has a spin. Which way is it spinning?
Away from me.
Take it by the two sides, make it the opposite what it was in every possible way, spinning it faster and faster, and doubling the speed, doubling the amplitude, doubling the magnitude, doubling the frequency. Keep doubling it over and over again. You know, it can never go back to the way it's for. It's going to get better and better ways now when you got it for all the right reasons. You know, when it keeps growing bigger and better and faster, it takes on a life force of its own. Slam it right back into where you took it out from. Any sensations, any things like feeling are your body's way of letting go of the old, allowing the new. Don't try to stop it. Don't try to change it. So your body processes through. And when you got it for all the right reasons, try to bring it back. See what happens instead.
Feels okay.
Okay, can't bring it back?
Yeah, it's okay.
Can you see him tiptoeing around anymore?
I'm trying to imagine him walking through the door. A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
Pull out that tiptoeing from the picture.
And there's still the facial expression going on.
Okay, what's the facial expression over there?
Still a bit,
Okay.
something more?
So pull out that facial expression and pull out the tiptoeing, both of them together. Pull them all out.
Yeah.
Got it all?
Yeah.
Notice the color. What's the color?
That's okay.
Notice the spin. Take it by the two sides, make it be the opposite of what it was in every possible way, spinning it faster and faster, doubling the speed, doubling the amplitude, doubling the magnitude, doubling the frequency. Keep doubling it over and over again. So you know it can never go back to the way we're going to get better and better ways now. When you got it for all the right reasons, slam it right back into where you took it out from. Any sensations, any things might be feeling are your body's way of letting go of the old, allowing the new. Don't try to stop it. Don't try to change it. Just let your body process through. And when you got it for all the right reasons, try to bring it back. See what happens instead.
Seems okay. That's alright.
Okay, see him walking in the door. See if you can bring back that tiptoe and that expression.
I can't see it, but there's like a feeling.
Feeling. Okay, where do you feel it in your body?
Um, I feel like it's like that heaviness, like that he's angry, and I'm, yeah, sort of like heavy, like
And you're what?
just a bit of, it sounds horrible, like a bit of a sinking feeling. It sounds so horrible.
What do you feel in your body? Go ahead and point.
In my stomach.
Notice there's a color attached. What's the color?
Orangey.
Notice there's a shape attached. What's the shape?
It's like a blob.
Notice there's a texture or temperature attached.
It's quite warm and it's a bit rough.
I want you to close your eyes. Go deep, deep down to the center core energy of that orange, warm, rough blob in your stomach. And when you get there, go even further back through the years, through an eye of a needle on the wings of time, to the very first time, very first event, and very first occurrence that has everything to do with that feeling that you're feeling in your stomach. And first impression, are you indoors or outdoors?
Oh gosh.
First impression, daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
First impression, are you alone or are you with others?
No. With others.
With others. Look at the hands. Big girl hands or little girl hands?
No.
How old are you there?
3.
What's going on? What do you see over there?
My dad came
What's your dad doing?
standing at the window making faces at me.
And how are you doing over there?
I'm I'm irritated.
I want you to go back in time as an adult to that place. Introduce yourself to that little girl, that little Jessica. Tell her who you are. Make her believe it. Tell her from the future. Make her believe it. And tell her that here in the future we have special powers that can change the past. Make her believe it. Does she believe it? And then ask her if this is the very first time she felt this feeling, or if it's a familiar feeling, like an old friend.
Yeah, first time.
First time. Okay. Ask her if it's okay to work on this feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. Ask her to point to where she feels that irritated feeling inside of her.
Yeah, head and
In her head? Is that what you said?
head and her stomach.
Okay. Ask her to notice that there's a color attached to it. What's the color?
Reddy orange.
Okay. Have her pull out that reddy orange feeling from her head and stomach. Pull it all out. And if she needs help, you can help her too. Got it all?
Yeah.
Okay. Knows what the color is now.
So,
There's just a spin to it. Which way is it spinning?
Away.
Take it by the two sides, make it be the opposite of what it was in every possible way, spinning it faster and faster, and doubling the speed, doubling the amplitude, doubling the magnitude, double the frequency. Keep doubling it over and over again till you know it can never go back to ways before. When you get bigger and better ways now, till it takes on a life force of its own. And when you got it for all the right reasons, slam it right back in, shocking your system as you do. Any sensations, any feelings like feeling are your body's way of letting go of the old, allowing the new. Don't try to stop it. Don't try to change it. Just let your body process through. And when you got it for all the right reasons, try to bring it back. See what happens instead. How's that little girl feeling now?
Yeah, okay.
Hmm?
She's okay, yeah.
Okay. And what's your father doing now? Is he still doing the same thing, or has he changed?
No, he's not there anymore.
He's not there anymore. Okay. Now you, Jessica, as an adult, have learned a lot of lessons, gained a lot of information, gained a lot of wisdom in all that time from 3 years old, haven't you?
Yeah.
I want you to go to little Jessica to 5 minutes before this all happened. Tell her you are, make her believe it. Tell her you're from the future, make her believe it. And tell her you're in the future, you have special powers, you can change the past. Make her believe it. And then tell her that no matter what happens in her life, she will never, ever, 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 ever be alone. Because you will always be right there with her, holding her, guiding her, teaching her, helping her, hugging her, loving her, accepting her, forgiving her, supporting her, showing her the path of least resistance to where she wants to get to. And then, Jessica, I want you to give her all that knowledge, all that information, all that wisdom that you've gained throughout the years, and let it go right down to the level of her DNA, so it can be expressed automatically, naturally, and effortlessly whenever she needs it without having to think about it. Just like her hair grows without thinking about it, just like her fingernails grow without thinking about it, just like she breathes without thinking about it. And let me know when you're done. Okay, now I want you to see your timeline from then all the way till today. And notice on that timeline, you have some positive events. You have some less than positive events. The ones that your conscious mind knows about, the ones that your other than conscious mind knows about. And I want you to notice that as you run through that timeline, not once, not twice, not 10 times, 100 times, but millions of times at the speed of thought, allowing all that new DNA to be expressed automatically, naturally, and effortlessly whenever she needs it without having to think about it, all the positive events become more and more positive. And all the less than positive events pop on over to the positive side. And as you go more and more times through it, they just grow bigger and bigger and better till there's nothing left on the less than positive side, everything on the positive side growing bigger and bigger. I want you to notice how your mind lights up like a Christmas tree before Christmas with all the new neuronal corrections that you're creating to these new memories that you're creating right this very moment. I want you to run through those memories, those timeline, millions of times at the speed of thought till all those neuronal connections are so thick, so intertwined, so set in that you couldn't take them out even if you tried. Jessica, I want to lift yourself out of your body. And I want you to go 7 days into the future. I want you to step into the body of Jessica of then. And I want you to be sitting right where you are right now, expecting your boyfriend to come home. And what do you notice? What are you feeling? What do you see when he walks in the door?
Yeah, calmer and more peaceful.
And how's he walking in the door now?
He's more confident and happy.
What was that? Missed it?
He's more confident and happy.
Okay, good. And step on out of there and go 1 month, 7 days into the future. Step into the Jessica of then. And guess what? You're sitting right where you're sitting right now, expecting him to be walking into the door any minute. And then watch that door open and see what happens.
It's just a lot more free.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I want you to step. And how are you feeling?
I'm happy. Yeah, happy experience.
Now step out of there and go 1 year, 1 month, 7 days into the future. Step into Jessica of then. And just notice you happen to be sitting right in that same spot again. And guess who's walking in the door? What's going on? Give me a report back.
I feel a lot more relaxed, and he's more balanced.
Okay, good. And step out of there. Go 5 years into the future. Step into the Jessica of then. And I don't know, maybe it's the same flat, maybe it's a different flat, who knows? But one thing I do know is that you're sitting somewhere near the door waiting for him to come in. And as he walks in, what do you notice?
It's just okay. It's fine.
Good, excellent. Now that Jessica, 5 years from now, she's gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, a lot of information in the last 5 years, hasn't she?
Yeah.
I want you to step inside of her, ask her how she did it, and as you're living the week in her life, have her download into your DNA all that knowledge, all that information, all that wisdom that she's accumulated throughout that time, and have her put it directly into your DNA so it can be expressed automatically, naturally, and effortlessly from the level of the DNA all the way to the level of action without having to think about it. Just like your hair grows without thinking about it, just like your fingernails grow without thinking about it, just like you breathe without thinking about it.
Done.
Okay, step on out, give her a big hug, tell her you can't wait to meet her again in 5 years. And coming back to today, bring with you all that knowledge, all that wisdom, all that information encoded right in your DNA, expressed automatically, naturally, and effortlessly whenever you need it, without even having to think about it. And I want you to go through all the things that bother you about your boyfriend and see if there's anything left.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Imagine that. Okay.
Yeah, that's really good.
Good. Excellent. Okay. I look forward to seeing what happens next week.
Thank you. He'll be in the door in a minute. That'll be the test.
You can write me a little note afterwards.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Thank
Okay.
you. I really enjoyed that. Thanks.
What will happen if you start feeling even the tiniest bit of irritation? What do?
Tap on it.
Either tap or spin, whichever
Yeah.
one works better. Okay,
Well.
or both.
Yeah. Will do.
Okay.
Thank you
Take
very
care.
much.
My
Bye.
pleasure. Bye-bye.
Don't forget, if you like this video, leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, or subscribe to my newsletter. The address is right down below there. Have a great week.